Hello again. Thought I'd bring you another video while I wait to do my dance videos because I'm lazy and I don't have time and I don't have a place to record. So, this video is going to be about the whole how to act at a convention. Because I go to both anime and furry conventions. It kind of goes together. They're both conventions, so they both kind of have the same rules. So, first I'd like to go with the whole cosplay versus cosplay equals consent thing, and just, you know, general how to behave, stuff like that. Okay, so first point is cosplaying. So I know we're all excited, we're all at a convention, ready to have a fun weekend, get drunk, do whatever, get crunk, whatever. And a lot of people actually just go to see the craftsmanship and stuff like that. So, say you spent like months and months on a cosplay, whatever it may be, and you're walking along, and this goes with fursuits too, you're walking along, minding your own business, and out of nowhere, this like crazy spider monkey of a child launches themselves onto your back, and you both fall to the ground. Some may get hurt, some may be broken. And then what do you do? Fight somebody. No, don't do that. Glomping. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't ever glomp someone. I don't understand why this started. Why some people actually encourage it. I don't know. And the fact that conventions have to literally post signs that say no glomping is shameful. Like, it's not necessary. And it's mostly, it seems like most of these issues come from children who are like in that 12 to 14 age bracket, who for some reason are dropped off at conventions by their parents and aren't supervised. They have no idea how to act in public. Come on now. I've been glomped once, and thankfully it wasn't in a expensive costume. I didn't fursuit. Wasn't really in the furry fandom at the time. But I was walking around the dealer's room, and I felt someone behind me, like, creeping on me. And apparently these two girls have been following me throughout the dealer's room, and just ran into me. And it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard enough to knock me over, but it still kind of startled me. I was like, oh, wow, okay, bye-bye. Okay. And that's really dangerous. There was a girl, years and years ago, I think it was the Anime Expo, who was in a Deidara cosplay, who was glomped outside the building onto the concrete and broke her ribs. No, sir. And with anime conventions, you gotta, since I guess anime is more mainstream than for conventions are still, you gotta have a lot of different people coming in, and this is going on how to act. If you see someone in a cosplay you like, of course you're going to want to look, you want to talk to them, or just stand there and just look like a creeper, I don't know. But, first of all, one, this is my opinion, well, it's okay to look at someone, like to look at their cosplay. There's no problem, I don't see the problem with that. You're just looking at someone, not in a really creepy way, like sitting there panting over it. But if you're just like over here looking at somebody doing their cosplay, like, oh, you think there's a woman or whatever, you think they're really, really pretty, it's okay to look. It's okay to look. They can't stop you from looking at someone. It just depends on how you're looking. It's all about your body language. And listen, girls, if someone's staring at you, this is purely for ladies, because I feel like guys can just get over it and walk away faster. Ladies, if someone's staring at you, and you don't like the way they're staring at you, and you're not in line for anything or whatever, walk away. No one's holding you there. Just go away. And if they're following you, of course, say something. Like, don't just let them creep on you. Like, hey, listen, dude, can you back up off me? Like, you feel your presence from 3 yards away. Like, you can do that. No one's gonna come on now. And also remember, of course you can wear whatever you want, like you can cosplay whatever you want, but if you go to a convention and you look like a freaking bombshell, looking hot in your cosplay, you're gonna have some people looking at you. They're gonna be like, hey girl, hey, That's gonna happen. People are gonna look at you. Don't sit there and be like, no one can look at you, no one's allowed to look at you. Because if you go with that mindset, you're not going to have a good time, because people are going to be looking at you. Even if you don't think, even if your body's completely covered up in your cosplay, you just like pull off the cosplay really, really well, people are going to look at you. They're going to admire you, stuff like that. But of course, if you feel uncomfortable, then remove yourself from the situation. It's as simple as that. You don't sit there and cry about it. Like, just get up and go away. And people who are staring, don't creep. Like, look, take your picture, make sure they let you let them know that you're taking the picture, then you move on too. Don't creep. But plain and simple, don't creep on people. And that's pretty much it, honestly. When it comes to taking pictures, make sure, keep your hands where people can see them. This, of course, again, goes along with fur conventions and this first scene or whatever. When you're a fan taking a picture with somebody, make sure you have your arm around their shoulder. Of course, they think more is okay. They'll probably put you where they want you to stand or whatever. That's fine. Don't touch anyone inappropriately. Don't grab at anybody. Don't push anyone. And just bottom line, make sure they can always see what you're doing at all times. And with fursuiting, when you're going to an anime convention, a lot of people at anime conventions don't know how to handle it. What I mean by that is, like, they may have seen fursuiters around, but they've never interacted with one. And you anime people, if you want to go and pet a fursuiter and they let you do it, make sure you stroke like that. Don't scratch, because you'll scratch up the fur and the fur won't grow back, and they'll get really pissed off. Because, let's just face it, the vast majority of fursuits cost like 3 times, if not more, the amount of your cosplay. They're really expensive and really hard to fix at times. So, watch what you're doing. By me, since this suit still is about 7 months old, and it's only been the one anime convention, I don't have a full suit, so I guess I'm less attractive to want to, like, touch. But the bottom line here for me is, don't touch me if I don't want you to touch me. Don't be around me if I don't want you to be around me. Don't follow me. Don't scratch up my fursuit. And don't pull on me. It doesn't mean I'm generally like really open. I like hugs, stuff like that. I don't mind that. I really don't. I don't mind you talking to me or anything like that. But I don't have any tolerance for childish behavior, because it comes with a safety issue. Like, I can only see little dots. I can see the piercings right here. I can't see this. I can't see this. I know it's there, but I can't see it. I can't see up here. So, I've had a few people, like children, run up to me, and I was able to like look all the way down, and I could hear them coming towards me, but I had kids like bump their heads into my head. Like, I cracked them on the head with my muzzle just because I didn't know where they were on my body. And obviously they weren't hurt. I didn't say anything about it, but I felt bad. Just be careful. And what else was I talking about? It's really plain and simple issue, I guess. When you cosplay or fursuit out in public, like you're gonna go eat or something, always be in a group. Don't go by yourself. Because I've heard plenty of stories of, especially if you're in a big city, people getting approached by some shady people. Of course, it's scary on a day-to-day basis, we just wear normal clothes, but still, when you're cosplay or fursuit, you can't really, because your movement's limited, your vision's limited, so it's a lot scarier because you don't know how you're going to be able to get away. So, if something serious happens, like there was a girl, a fursuiter, who was walking from point A, I guess, to her hotel by herself, and a guy, I guess, approached her. I guess he was drunk, and he tried to, like, I guess, feel her up, and she had resin claws on her hand paws, and she literally clawed this guy to get away. Quick thinking on her part, but that's extremely dangerous to go anywhere. Even like just to go anywhere by yourself these days is awful, bad idea. But of course, sometimes it's like unavoidable. But there's that, and just at anime conventions, I hear more often about underage girls or whatever being in the raves, or just going back up to their hotel room, even if like everything's connected, you're not really outside, but still going down hallways and stuff by yourself late at night, and they would get like lured into like older men's like hotel rooms and stuff like that. Like even if it is consensual, that's still really, really dangerous because you don't know what could happen behind closed doors. So just be careful. Be careful going to group, stuff like that, safety side of this video. And so go back. How to not creep on people at conventions. How to approach fursuiters and stuff like that. And blah, blah, blah. Be careful. I know I ramble in a lot of these videos. Feels like when I get on a rant cycle, I word vomit. It comes out. So please forgive me for that. But it's because I've been waiting a long time to make videos like these. I'm really excited to start talking. And of course I'll explain myself better in the description. So yeah, excuse some things I may say that sounds like a little bit confusing or whatever. It's just like I'm really ready to talk. So yeah, sorry about that. So I'll see you later.